Good morning. Divinely Devereaux here with Beyond the Veil with Divinely. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to do a quick little impromptu early morning spread. Just want to see, not really a spread, I'd say more just a quick pull. So I'm just going to get an idea of what today holds for us and maybe get a message for somebody in particular out there or somebody's, because we tend to run parallel in our lives. You know, some may be going through one thing and others may be going through another. So, let's see what we got going on here. Let's get you out of the way. Excuse me, guys. Okay. So as you can see, it did have 3 cards that fell. I'm hearing past, present, future. Let's see what someone's past, present, and future wants to say, and then 2 more as clarification cards, I suppose. I'm going to go ahead and flip those over. So what we definitely know is that the focus of the day is going to be on rebirth, ending something, letting something go, releasing something. I think some of us are at a place where we've been holding on to something for quite too long, and we know that, and so we're working on kind of relinquishing that. And to back that up, you got your 8 of Cups following the Death card. I'm hearing a lot of reflection. I'm hearing that it's easy to go through this death and rebirth because there's been a lot of reflection. I definitely can resonate with that, or that definitely resonates with me, I meant. I'm hearing somebody who may have lost somebody and has been thinking about them a lot, and they're realizing that it's time for them to move on, that they can't keep holding on to the sadness that they're feeling, missing this person. I am hearing the past card is something for you to reflect on fondly, or something for you to reflect on to give you guidance moving forward. It's somebody that always gave you guidance. I don't know how this is coming through right now, but I'm all the way here for it, so I hope it helps. Yeah, definitely somebody who has lost somebody recently, or it may have been somebody and it's an anniversary, and it's kind of like a milestone type of anniversary. The 5th anniversary, 5th, 7th, or 10th, even 11th. Even someone with 20th and 25th anniversary passing of someone that you care deeply about, that's been on your mind either lately or consistently, and they're coming through just giving you that little bit of advice that it's okay to start over or to move on with your life. Think about these things fondly. Let's get that past card. Okay. 10 of Wands. So normally that's a sign of holding on to too much or carrying too much, maybe feelings of overwhelm. You're carrying the load for everyone, a heavy workload. Good morning. I don't know. It's coming through. Excuse me, guys. I'm having a little bit of a technical issue. Okay, sorry. I was having a little bit of a technical issue. Let's get back on. Okay, so it's usually a sign of carrying too much. I'm hearing somebody with a very heavy workload, or somebody who maybe the person that's speaking from the other side used to be a burden or carry the burden, and basically the point being that it's time to let that go. And then for anyone who isn't resonating with the death part, I am hearing the piece that today's energy is focused on letting go of any burdens, letting go of people who burden you, or people whose things burden you. Basically, it's like letting go of carrying other people's shit, right? There's somebody out here, a do-gooder, who's like no man left behind, where you're on a journey by yourself now, and the person that's coming through, for those who resonate with the death and that person may have always been by your side. I'm feeling this military energy. It just keeps coming through pretty strong. Somebody in the military. You may have lost somebody in the military. You may have had a family member or relative. This person may have been in the military. But anyway, it's like that side of you, or that part of your life, is done. And but that's something fondly that you can look back on. But it's kind of time to let that go. If you need strength and you want to draw from strength, think about the times where you carried the load. Think about the times where the burden was on you. This also comes fast forward to now, to those who resonate with this in your past. As you move forward, you're letting go of burden. But at times where you feel like you need extra strength as you carry on this journey, because this is also representing a journey, taking time out to reflect on this new journey that you're taking. As you're thinking about it, reflect on these times where you were able to carry the load and you did it all by yourself, or you were able to move forward with something that was very heavy or very hard to do. And I'm hearing something about people may not have always believed that you could do it, and yet you could, right? Oh man. Yeah, there's definitely heavy military energy coming in with that Ten of Wands card. Okay, and so let's see what's in the present position, what position we're in right now. Okay, Two of Cups. It goes right in line with this energy of, again, for those who are resonating with the piece of it being from the other side, and those who are resonating with it being the energy you're in now, it's this energy of partnership, or this energy of searching for partnership. Again, tying to those who are thinking about that person you lost. I'm definitely hearing this speaking to somebody or somebodies who lost somebody recently, maybe a partner, maybe a best friend. There's heavy LGBTQ plus energy in it. Military, somebody lost somebody close to them, and they may be having a really hard time with it too. But this is a time for you to move forward. That on the other side, they're saying, I think also the reason it's coming through like this, I just have to say, side note, is because the veil between the living and other realms is so thin right now. It gets thinner and thinner as we get closer and closer to Samhain for the witches and Halloween for the rest. So I'm really feeling heavy, like someone from the other side coming through. And normally when I get the death card, it doesn't necessarily represent death, but in this case it's representing it because of the reason I just gave with the thin veil. But it's also representing it as a form of letting death, remembering those you love, remembering even a life that you used to have, because it doesn't always have to mean a mortal ending. It could also be representing a life that someone once had with somebody and that's over. Could be a divorce, could be whatever. And it could have been, again, it could have been the span of 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20, 25 years, 30 years. It's crazy. But there's been a lot of reflection on that, because you're getting ready to embark on this new journey, or you're getting ready to do something different, or you're getting ready to move forward in some way. And so there's just been this heavy energy of thinking of the way it used to be, and will you be able to do what you used to do, or will you be able to be as strong? Don't carry the burden with you. Carry the lessons, and carry the memory of a time when you were very strong, because you can be strong. You can be strong now. I'm hearing that loud and clear for myself as well, guys. And whatever it is that you're worrying about, if you're worrying about partnering again, if you're worrying about being disrespectful to the memory of something that used to be, whether it's the ending of a relationship, whether it's having lost somebody, for those, if it's a family member and you lost that family member, and maybe there's some people, who that family member wasn't close with, and those people want to be cool with you, and you're like, well, I kind of want to honor, that was their burden. That doesn't have to be your burden, unless it's something that they did to you, in which case you do have all means to let them know, not me, not today, not the one. Heal that problem and keep it moving. But either way, this is like a path of healing. So we've been thinking about partnering, we've been thinking about healing, we've been thinking about moving on. As you can see, the Caduceus sign is a sign of healing underneath the lion here with the 2 cups. So yeah, I'm feeling this healing energy, calling for healing. Loved ones from the beyond are calling for us to heal, to be strong. Remember, the lion is the sign of strength. To heal is to be strong. To heal lends yourself more strength, the strength that you need to move forward, to let go of these burdens, to be able to see a brighter day, to know that they are always with you. You can relinquish the burdens of their life. You can relinquish the burdens of a life that once was lived. You can relinquish all of that, because it's time to move forward. It's time to go, looking at this death card, it's time to move forward. This is truly a sign of rebirth. maybe even memories or bad memories that you may have had of someone. Let's forgive them with this Two of Cups. Let's just forgive them, forget it, and keep it moving. You can keep in mind what they did, but you don't have to stay in place reliving it over and over. And by reliving it, that's telling the story again and again. Every time you think of this person and you're talking to somebody, you're always bringing these memories up. If you keep bringing the memories up, then the feeling, the trauma, or whatever is tied to it lives. It continues to live. Remember that your words are power. You don't have to believe in it, but for it to believe in you. Your words are power. So when you are consistently living in the same memory, consistently going over these same burdens, just continuing to shoulder them, then you're carrying them. But this is almost a call to get ready for the new year. Treat October. I don't know if anyone knows about the October theory, but it's almost like as we end out October, here's this thing with the October theory. It's almost like a end of the year reset before we get to the new year, where you kind of hunker down and lock in, as the term is now, to what it is that you want to see, to what it is that you want. Somebody out there has met somebody new and is actually looking to move forward, and they don't know if they should because they're still holding on to this past life, whether this is a person that passed away or whether this is a situation that is no longer. This is a call. Dude, move on. Move on. What good is it to hold on to this past? What can you do with all of these? How can you walk this terrain? You see how far you've gone with that crap, and you look at that. You're haggard. You're worn. How can you be strong and ready and come full cupped? Look at that Two of Cups as a full cup. How can you be strong and ready if you're still holding on to the same burdens of the past? It's time to let it go. Remember also, that with the planetary alignments in the way that there are a lot of shadows that are coming forward that we're being forced to look through, that we're being forced to reflect on, as we see with that Eight of Cups energy. It's a time of reflection, and let sleeping dogs lie, let the past go, let it be, drop those burdens. And again, tie yourself to the good parts of them and take that with you, but let everything else go. And if it's not your problem, it's not your monkey, then don't hold it. It's not your thing. Let it go. Let's find out what our future outcome is, and then we'll end this read. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, for some of us, I think this Three of Swords is representing coming out of a phase of heartbreak, letting go of the heartbreak. For some of us, I think that the lesson falls on deaf ears, and you may just continue that cycle of heartbreak that you're feeling until you make the decision to come out of it. But I am definitely hearing that there's somebody who is feeling extremely heartbroken, and by taking the time out to really heal and move past and let go of the things that you don't need to, take the time out to reflect, take the time out to just draw upon the strength that you need to. You are piece by piece pulling these swords, these pains out of your heart. You are moving past a pain of heartbreak. So I'm not just seeing the Three of Swords as a representation of what will happen if you don't start to work towards healing and letting go before we hit this new year. But I am hearing also that those who do, this is your representation. You're able to look at this Three of Swords. You're able to look at this heart with all these swords through it and feel no fear, no worry. You feel no need to hang on to those burdens from that Ten of Wands energy in the past, because you recognize what it was like to have these pains in your heart, and you're healing from that. And in this time of reflection, that's something that you can really draw on. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more card to give us an idea of what energy to start with. Oh, that thing jumped all the way up. Ooh, Libras, as you know, our end season did just end yesterday, technically. Shout out to all my Libras, Libra gang. We showed out this year, y'all. We showed out all year, and we will be showing out from here on out. Just want to throw that little piece out there, gang. But no, this Justice card is coming out, and it makes me smile. It makes me feel good because the Justice card is representing the Libra energy, that beautiful Venusian energy, but it's also representing that strength, that understanding, that level of clarity that you're looking for in your life. For any of those who, are still fighting with the idea of how to let go and what to do, babies, just reflect, sit back, really think about it. write, journal, meditate. All of the cliche things that us spiritualists say to you. For the witches out there, reach out to your sisters, reach out to your brethren. For those who have a soul family, dig deep and let them help you, right? Let them help you find that healing that you're looking for. But with this justice card, it's basically coming in saying that things will get better. Things will definitely work in your favor. And as you move forward, you'll find that you will gain more strength. You will gain even more wisdom and insight. So much so that you will feel the balance restored in your life that you need as you move forward on this new journey. So I hope that this was helpful, guys. Right? This is fun. To everyone and all of you, to anyone that may have lost a loved one that is resonating with that aspect of this reading, I want to send you all the love, all the light, let you know that the veil is very thin. So if there are any questions you want to ask, light a white candle, sit in silence, and light a black one as well, if you have one available, just to kind of give you that balance you're looking for, that extra bit of protection, and just open your heart. Think only of the love and light that you want to enter your life as you reach out to that person, and see if you hear any messages from them. Don't go calling nothing in that you don't know nothing about, though. That's all I'm saying. And for those who are really just here, focus on what energy you want to get into today. Let's just focus on letting go, healing, figuring out what it is we can do to pull these knives out of our heart, pull these swords out of our heart, pull this trauma out of our lives. And if there isn't even trauma, you just feel stuck in a rut, figure out what it is you have to do to get past that rut. But really, dig deep into what it is you want to see 2026 look like, and just start ending 2025 in that same energy. I guess we're really looking at, manifesting what it is we want to see. But at this period, at this point in time, right before we hit Samhain for the witches, Halloween for the others, you just want to reflect, revise where you see need for revision. And just, recommit yourself to the life that you want to live, because you can have anything that you want. And as the saying goes, if you can have anything that you want if you put your mind to it. And my dad used to tell me that. So I look forward to speaking with him during this time as well. I feel his energy as we speak, so that's cool. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me. I've been Divine Lee. This has been Beyond the Veil with Divine Lee. And I wish you all the best. With harm to none, Ashè. Blessed be forever and ever. So mote it be, and so it is.